for joining. I was a little bit sorry, I was a little bit delayed. There was some stuff at the Simpsons project that I was putting in the video that I was investigating. I found a new marking, so I was investigating that. So, yeah. Sorry for the delay there. And also, because of the delay, I didn't want to make you wait any longer, so I didn't get to switch to my stabilizer. So I'm on just the little tripod there, so I hope it's not too shaky, especially for people watching this after the fact. Um, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. But there's some very interesting stuff happening at the Simpsons. That whole mystery project. There's some new markers there. But we're here. We're live. I wanted to go live from the park for at most an hour, so noon at most, because still got the video to film and then some errands to run. If you want to see this video, it's going to be a very interesting video. I'm going to try something new. Oh, nice, watching from Spain. Yeah, I've been watching your travels, the Giant Peter show on Twitter, and they've been pretty awesome. Your European adventure is looking pretty lit. But yes, so I am going to go ahead and try something new. As you know, these videos, the construction updates come up on Mondays at noon for everybody. But I'm going to try putting them up today for Patreon members and tomorrow for YouTube members. I would do them at the same time, but YouTube doesn't allow that for Patreon. So I'm going to try that, putting them up today for people who are Patreon members that want to see the YouTube construction updates as soon as they drop. Join my Patreon down below. If you also like the video, press that thumbs up. That would be awesome. But let's start off here at right here, right at the construction part. There was, if you read themeparkwizard.com, I have a little website, big website, but there's an incident where the vehicle almost toppled over this this embankment here. But like I said, they got it all cleared away. They're working very hard on this embankment right here. Very hard on this, construction project here. They're basically at the ground level. Have a little bit of dirt left to go, but they're at the ground level almost. And yeah, looking good. The weather's beautiful. It's about, I think it's gonna be like 83, 84 degrees today. So it's very nice. Right now it's early in the morning. It's about maybe like 70s, but it's very, very nice outside. Jerry's, yeah, he's pretty cool. I see him on the forums, and I've seen him in person a couple of times. Yeah. Let's go take a look at those Jurassic cannons, shall we, a little bit. Then let's go take a look at the coaster car. It's making its way through the track. Making its way through the track. So yeah, we have Mega Movie Summer going on here, and don't forget we got Blue down there. We got Dolores meet and greets occasionally, and we have the big cannons on Jurassic World. We're making sure to watch. Let me show you guys those big cannons. Then we'll head upstairs. But yeah, the movie 2, we got the Bad Guys 2, Nobody 2, Black Phone 2, and then Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie. Those are those posters that they're advertising right now. They replaced Jurassic World with Gabby's Dollhouse because that movie's already out. But if you guys haven't seen, let me show you these cannons. These are pretty insane. You will certainly get super soaked on Jurassic. There we go. Look at that! Wow! And then like all 6 rows get soaked on this ride now, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, you got Black Phone 2, Gabby's Dollhouse, Nobody 2, and Bad Guys 2. So let's go upstairs and let's let's go ahead and face forward at all times. Check on the coaster. And let me tell you a little bit about the Simpsons project. By the way, guys, we do have a super chat goal as always. I didn't get to set it up, but we do have a super chat goal. 10 super chats of 10 super chats in general, and I'll gift 5 memberships. So That is our super chat goal. Every single time we do a live stream, there'll be 10 super chats, and I'll give 5 memberships for that. There. Also, I have as we go up the escalator, a little programming note. Um, Monday's Ask Me Anything live streams are going to be changed up a little bit. This will be Monday 8 p.m., but they're going to be news live streams. So I'll bring up 3 stories, 3 theme park stories to talk about. You guys can ask questions about it. At the end of each story, then we'll do a short Ask Me Anything afterwards. That starts on Monday at 8 p.m., and it'll be 3 theme park news stories, and we'll be able to talk about that instead of Ask Me Anything, because that way we'll have you know, be a little bit more interesting. So I'm gonna try that out starting Monday. Thank you guys for joining. Anyone who's joining, make sure to press that like button and subscribe. If you haven't, I didn't get to turn on the subscriber only comment. Make sure to subscribe. Anyone can comment, but hey, it's free. I have to turn that notification bell. Can I say the N-word? No, I cannot. Mango. So that is what's going on there. So we're gonna head on up, take a look at the roller coaster. If you have a look at the sound walls right now, they finished all the skeletal steel for the sound walls. It will go on there, and that's as high it's gonna go here. So this is it. This is it for the sound walls. You need, they gotta fill in some cross beams over there, and then they'll be good to go. Then they gotta put in the whatever the image, the material that's gonna cover it. So that is what's going on there. And you see the coaster itself is right there. There it is. The coaster itself is right there. And I think by next weekend the pull-through test will be right here. And by the end of the month, it'll be done. I feel like August we can see some full-scale testing of this thing, which is pretty awesome. And you better believe that I'll be there to see that full-scale testing when it does happen. I'll be here a lot. I'll be making YouTube. Yeah, I'm making a whole just video. Fast and Furious full speed test. I won't even be talking it in it. It's gonna be like a little ASMR type video for the ASMR channel and for this one about the pull through test there. The full speed test for Fast and Furious. Because it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome, seeing that thing go 72 miles per hour up the stall there, which is pretty cool. So there's your latest look at the coaster, the sound wall, and everything. They're even installing lots of electrical on each of the mid-course brake runs and the launches. There's all these pipes going up the sports now because they're installing the electrical for the coaster, which is pretty awesome. Getting ready again for that full-scale testing here, which is nice. And then if you hop on over here, this is the reason I was late for this live stream. Well, they're already, you can see, Brian, they're already actually not doing that. Hold on. Zoom in, okay. Zooming in there, you can see they are putting some sort of image of a tree on one of the sound wall panels. One of the sound wall panels is already filled up. It's like this image of a tree, so I feel like that's what's gonna be popping up there. It was rumored to be a city facade, and that could still pop up, but right now there's a tree there. And make sure, if you're a viewing channel, make sure to like the stream. That really helps out. It kind of looks like a tarp, but that could be the finishing point. We'll have to see. But no, I cannot. Okay, people that can ask if I can say the N word will be immediately put in timeout. Um, but make sure to like this stream and subscribe if you haven't already. Um, 'Cause it really helps out the channel. Good job. Got 6 likes. Exactly, negative. That's the N word you guys will be looking for. Negative. A lot of pictures. Okay, so, very interesting stuff about the Simpsons project. So, this is why I was late, guys. Because I found this. Sorry, kind of all over the place at the moment. I'm kind of all over the place. There's a new marking right there. It's very hard to see on the live stream. There's a new marking right where I'm kind of zooming in, right by the Simpsons building here. That follows the taped trees over there and the point C survey marking right here. This point C represents the project boundary. So this whole thing is like a project boundary. I'm not sure what is going on. But hold on, where's Jerry? We're gonna have to put user in timeout for 24-hour timeout. Sorry, Jerry. Being very trollish. So we don't like trolls on the channel, and that's exactly exactly why I like to put only subscribers can comment, and if that continues soon, only members will be able to comment. So hopefully, I don't ruin it for the rest of you. But yeah, don't get trolls like that. Anyway, sorry guys, a little bit distracted there. Mango's another one. But user in timeout for 24 hours. Mango has been Mango and Jerry are some trolls, and they have been put in timeout. Hello, Brittany. How are you? So what I was saying is there's some new markings here by the Simpsons project. One over there, and then of course you have the trees being taped over behind the studio in the Simpsons building. You can see them on the studio tour, and then a marker there. Not sure what this is all about, if it's related, or what. But something seems to be happening behind the Simpsons building, whether it's a Simpsons replacement or whatever's going. Something seems to be happening, and I'm very curious what it is. It seems like there's a new marking every couple of weeks, at least that I noticed. You can easily see it here. It's a green triangle. Again, hard on the camera, but in person, it's very easy. It's a green triangle. I don't think that was there last week, but we'll have to see. Yeah, the trees were marked. So the markings here, and then here's the Simpsons building, and the trees were marked over to there. Now some were marked orange, which I looked up. It means either they'll be protected or they're like under review. And some are red, which obviously means for removal or trimming. And in this case, I think it's removal. But yeah, there's a batch of trees over there. I have to take some photos because I can't, from week to week, it's hard to visualize if trees have been cleared or not. So I don't think anything's been cleared just yet. And maybe you guys can, maybe you can figure it. Does look like anything's been cleared. Does this look the same as from the last video? I don't know. I really don't know. But here's an interesting thing. So I've heard the long-term plan is to terraform this hillside, like they're doing over there, and like they did with the coaster, to give this area more land for when the Simpsons replacement comes. But if that's happening, you can't have the studio tour here. So the studio tour would have to be rerouted. But if they're already doing something with that now, the studio tour be rerouted sooner than I think. I thought I heard 2027 for that. Very interesting stuff here. I don't know. Just more and more puzzle pieces, though. More and more puzzle pieces here are falling into place for Universal's grand 5-year plan. I'm sure they have a 10-year plan, but they separate these things into 5-year plans. But grand plan here, it seems to be falling falling into place. Well, with the outdoor coaster, they can make it if they put it on the upper lot or this is kind of close to the studio. It wouldn't probably be an outdoor coaster, but they can make an indoor coaster. But it'd probably be a nice dark ride. Hopefully, it'll be some sort of dark ride. That whatever places the Simpsons, not a simulator, not a coaster, maybe like a dark ride or a boat ride. That'd be very nice. I don't know what's replacing it though. But those are just my wish list for Universal because we got the coaster, so now we can use a different type of ride system. I'm very curious. And as to what's going on here, I'll make a Patreon post about this as well. Um, yes, I'd love to see the Dark Universe, the Monsters Unchained carbon copy here. That'd be amazing. But yeah, I'll be making a Patreon post about this. So again, become a Patreon member to see the video I'm making soon. And yeah.
For their safety, children
now,
are not permitted to ride the escalator in school.
Dizzy.
Also, there is no smoke.
Let's go check out the coaster. A Chucky ride. That'd be pretty cool. I do like Chucky. Terrify ride would be too scary.
Face forward
Yeah.
at all times.
It's good for a house, but it'd be too scary for a year-long ride. Not many people would ride. They wouldn't get the return on their investment. So I don't think that would work. Let's go show you the coaster as we're here. Make sure to like the stream, No, it's not too bad. It's in the 70s now. It'll be 80 something, mid 80s, high for the day when I'm here. But I like the heat, so I don't consider that too hot. Consider when it gets to like 90, then it starts getting a bit hot. Some of the little flies and stuff are like landing on me. So they're working on the outdoor, they're working on the extended queue here. But yeah, it's quite the course. And don't forget, you'll also be spinning for some parts of this course. So that is pretty insane. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Cool. Again, theme park etiquette. Can't just stop in front of the walkway there. But yeah, here is Springfield. Yeah, I don't like Transformers either. I mean, the new screens and there's some new movements. It looks pretty, it's okay, but I'd still rather get rid of it. They just did a 4-month refurbishment on it, so I don't think they'll be getting rid of it anytime soon. Maybe in the next 10 years, though. Or maybe in the next 5 years. We'll have to see. At least it wasn't a... Okay. Yeah. The scooter. Yeah. Scooters and strollers that stop in the walkway or hit your ankles are horrible. And again, I know, I mean, obviously they need it for a purpose, but yeah, they can get, especially in Disneyland, small walkways, it could be really, really detrimental to your ankles there. So you got windows right over there. Windows installed. Hoping they can push out these construction walls and maybe the gift shop opens a little bit early like Secret Life of Pets. There's a bit more walking space when they do that and give us a new area to explore, which is pretty awesome. The coaster itself will be opening in 2026. Well, enjoy, Brian. Enjoy work on this lovely Saturday. Hope you have a great day. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to press that like and press that like button and subscribe If you aren't subscribed already, have a full Universal construction update, and I'll have some stuff from Disneyland as well. Also become a YouTube member or Patreon member if you want to help support the channel and see early access to videos like these. I also do rumors and permits on my Patreon. Links for all those are down below. Patreon.com/Club722. We're on our way to check out the Overlook where the Fast and Furious vehicle is. There's Monstros 3. Shout out if you're going to Horror Nights this year. Seems like a pretty solid year. Yes, you get discounts on food. If you're any pass holder, you get the higher the pass holder, like I'm the Platinum Pass, the higher the discounts. You get discounts starting from 10% on all pass types, up to 15% with the higher pass types.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. Nick from Mouse Vibes. So yeah, they installed the roll-up doors. Subscribe to Mouse Vibes, everybody. Mouse Vibes. Shout it out.
Of course I found you by the roller
Of
coaster.
course. Of course.
You're gonna give me some knowledge over here? What do we need to know?
All right. This is what we need to know.
Yeah.
Roll-up doors installed. Electrical installed.
Let's go. Okay.
Come on, Nick. Let's give you the tour. Car pulled through.
I love that. Right for us. That's so cool.
Right there, like let's up.
I
You
love
can't
that.
get a better thumbnail than that.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. That's so sick, dude.
Like, but I honestly think it will be done by the end of the month because every week they go a significant amount along the track here.
You know what? They're just pulling out all the stops. I didn't expect this wall to be so massive and all this work to go in.
So what do you think is going on the wall? Because I see an image of a tree on behind there. Do you think it's gonna be like that the whole way?
Or I think they're gonna try to in some area. I'm just surprised they would even go with trees. I thought they were gonna make it all brick, but cool. I love it.
I know, a nice image to look at, right? You know,
Something.
like
You're gonna be moving so quickly. Just the immersion of not seeing this on the coaster will just be great. I know it's gonna be hard because you're so high up, but you're kind of facing this way. So.
Yeah, and I'll be like spinning and stuff and moving, control, directional.
So cool, dude.
Like, and they'll be really zooming on this part here.
This part is
It'll be like
insane.
flying.
I feel like this is full blackout mode when you come back up this.
I know.
To like right over the Starway, it's gonna be crazy.
Like, zoo-wee.
I'm just gonna give it up to the theme park gods at that point and just say whatever. Whatever
I
happens,
know,
happens.
because that's a lot. It's a lot
cool.
going on there,
Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad to run into you today. It's so nice.
Of course, and I like your shirt.
Thanks, bud. Got to represent for the 40th.
So for your video, I just going over there, looking towards Simpsons. I keep noticing new markers around that whole area.
Oh, thank you.
No.
I
Keep an
appreciate
eye
it.
out.
I love that. Thank you so much for the heads up. It's always great seeing you, brother.
Nice seeing you.
too, man.
See
Keep
you
up
on
all-
Mouse Vibes Mondays.
Yeah, we'll see it. Keep up all the good work on your videos up, buddy.
Oh,
You're doing a
thank
great
you.
job,
You
man.
too.
Thank you.
Man. Wish you make comments. So we got over here. This platinum does come from with free parking. Oops. But gold also comes with free parking. Platinum comes with a Halloween Horror Nights ticket, which is quite nice if you like that. And of course, no blackout dates, which is awesome. Quiet on this part. Some guys right there. I wonder if they're gonna pull the coaster if they're working on electrical. Looks like maybe electrical. So I see they're on some wires. Very interesting. They didn't install. Oh, so those are drive tires. Okay, so they have the drive tires there, and they got the LSM fins right there. So it's like a combination of both. It seems like interesting. I wonder why they made that choice. But I'm no engineer, so I have no idea. But I trust them. They know what's best. Again, make sure to press that subscribe button and join the Patreon for more updates, for early access to videos, and some. Again, I'm doing a full write-up on whatever's happening by The Simpsons, my own speculation and photos. Okay, see, Revive knows. So the drive tires help the train move. That makes sense because if it stops too fast or maybe too much on the mid course, well, they got the drive tires. You have to kick it back in motion onto the wave turn. Makes sense. See, I told you those guys were smarter than I was. That's fine. I never question an engineer's decision because they've done this. They've built this. They've designed these things way more than I have, so they know what's up. Seriously though, Mouse Vibes, they're probably the most positive channels out there. Uh, in terms of any theme park, probably one of the most positive channels. So definitely go check out Nick and Ashley from Mouse Vibes. Their Mouse Vibes Mondays are chilling too, having a great time. Very nice. If you haven't subscribed to them already, definitely go give them a watch. Great people right there. We love the Mouse Vibes. Yeah, so pretty much you look at the coaster and the sound wall here. I really do think this thing will be on the. Place your bets. Do you think this will be done, this pull through, by the end of the month? I think by next week, like I said, it'll be at least on the bunny hop. What do you guys think? Next week, as in a week from today, Saturday, when I come back here, I think it'll be on the bunny hop. Yes, they're moving and grooving. I mean, last week it wasn't even on the version. It wasn't on the version. No, it was on the version. It's like on the top, I think. But we'll have to see. I think it'll be moving pretty quickly. Yeah. Again, don't forget we have a super chat goal. 10 super chats, and I'll give 5 memberships. 5 memberships if you get 10 super chats. That's our super chat goal for every single live stream. Yeah, so like I was talking, that was a rumor that I heard. And I'm curious if just maybe one side, because it looks like a printed image, right? So maybe one side's a printed image of a tree, and maybe the other side's a printed image of a cityscape, you know? Or maybe it's trees over there and cityscape over somewhere else. Because look how massive this thing is. I said, what, 9 football fields or something, or 2 football fields, this the size of this thing. So who knows? Could be. Bye, Nick. It could be a totally multiple different designs. It could be trees and city over here, be trees, city, a warehouse over there. Who knows? Could even be a mock Hollywood sign because Hollywood Shift could be the Hollywood Hills, mock Hollywood sign. Who knows? Very curious though. It will be 2 different designs on even just the same panels. But with them almost done, again, we should have these cross beams left. With them almost done, we should be getting an answer to that definitely in the next few weeks. When those panels go up, though, you won't be able to really take the studio tour, or at least get updates from the studio tour. So, those folks that do that will might be disappointed, but just marks another step towards completion. This car just looks so big. I mean, you can see this car in the upper lot right now, Mega Movie Summer, but it just looks so huge. Someone just said, might be Tron 2.0. Yeah, that is the coaster. Let's move along forward. Let's go check out Monstros 3, shall we? Then we'll head out to the City Walk stuff.
Welcome to the Super City Funland Wetland. While in the wetland area, we have sections for
So, yeah. But very nice day at the parks. Again, we'll go ahead and move on to the City Walk stuff. Take a look at Monstros and see what we can see in City. Maybe what I want to do is I want to go to the Frankenstein parking structure and see if we can see any more markings there. Because since FanFest Nights, there's been some markings on the 7th level. So I want to take you guys with me and see what we can see there because we're still waiting again on that Frankenstein, the security hub there to start. And I keep having this theory that it's going to start when the hotel starts because with the leaked concept art, it looks like it's going to be tied into the hotel, at least thematically. So I think that's what's going on there. So that's what I'm very excited for when that starts because that means the hotel construction could be imminent. But here's Monstros. Monstros 3 looking pretty nice. Let me get you an actual shot of Monstros. There it is. Nice. And I love the Monstros mazes, so I think this will be fantastic. I cannot wait for it myself. All right, so yeah. Let's take you to the 7th level of of the, uh, the thing. The Frankenstein parking garage to see what we can discover in terms of markings or anything. So yeah, I'm very curious about that City Walk security hub. Thank you to everyone that just joined. Make sure to press that like button, subscribe, and hey, turn that notification bell on because you want to be notified when Universal updates pop out. Not too busy at the park today, or not, but not super busy. It's busy because Mario Kart's at a 2-hour wait right now. I remember looking at early in the weekend, there were 3 attractions over 100 minutes. It's not like that just yet, but it could get like that because wait times are at 40 to 60 minutes, but it's only like 11:30. So yeah, meet Marilyn Monroe over here. Those of you just joined, we're waiting. Is that Lil Ray Howery? No, it's not. But those of you just joined, we're waiting, walking to the Frankenstein parking garage and check up on some markings because I'm curious about when that next security hub will start. Then we'll walk through City Walk. Construction walls are up for Mr. Barbecue. And the and then we'll check on the projects. The Woody Woodpecker. Awesome. Let's get a move on out here. To exit the park and head towards the car. Well, this car. No markings have appeared down there or anything just yet. God, if you've been watching my channel, how badly I want that hotel to start. It would be like so cool. You know, it would be like awesome. One day, I keep parking Frankenstein. I wonder if I should park in Frankenstein one day and just take a look at the markings. Maybe when the project starts over here, I will start parking Frankenstein. Just a little bit. It's so far from everything else. If I wanted to check on City Walk stuff, you know? But yeah, let's go take a look at the Frankenstein parking garage. Level 7. You can tell this is like one of the oldest parking garage here, because look at this. Well, these escalators are new, but when you go downstairs, the escalators get very tiny. Like those 1960s style, or 1980s old escalators that you can fit one person per row. All right, let's see. All right, so we're here. The markings. This is ride share. So the markings, see, the markings here. Here's some, but I don't know how old these are. Looks like they restriped. Maybe that's for restriping. Because look, here's one over here, one over here. There's some over there as well. And it looks like they're just restriping things. Maybe at least in this area, they restriped the garage here. But I can't see anything else, because most of them were over here. Oh yeah, see they're there. See those little yellow little rectangles, but that's about it. I wonder what the yellow rectangle means. We go ahead and screenshot this. Yeah. Go ahead and screenshot it. Gotta get the chat. Don't make it so difficult. Okay. Screenshot of that. I'm gonna run it through ChatGPT, my construction advisor, and see what they say about that. Very curious. But it looks like nothing drastic, nothing to talk about. We'll go popping up over to City Walk and end off the live stream there. Yeah, I got some construction walls around Mr. Barbecue. And I think it's up. So now Leaf Concept Art, the security hub is doing its thing. All this will be gone. The neon sign will be moved, and there'll be an ADA ramp in this whole cul-de-sac area. There is a marking. Is that? I don't know what that marking is all about, though. We'll see. There's like some dots. But I feel like I feel like that's been there for a while. But we'll see. Trying to see if there's anything. I feel like this whole area from that thing will be changed. Trying to see if there's anything noteworthy to indicate the start of prep for something. I don't see anything. All right. Off to City Walk we go. Trouble me. I've had a bad day. Da, 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 da. You think on me. Despicable me. All right. So, move on out. Head over to City Walk. little event happening here. Let's begin. All right. All right. Take the long trek over City Walk. Mosquito bit my ankle. Starting to itch again.
Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. To assist with quickly entering the park, please place all belongings in the bins on the moving belt and proceed through the metal detector when directed by the security team. Don't forget to collect your items once you pass through the metal detector and enjoy your visit.
All right. After 60 days and 60 nights, finally made it over to City Walk. If you're joining, make sure to press that like button, subscribe, and again, super chat goal of 10 super chats, and I'll give 5 gifted memberships. All right. People popping into Mega Movie Summer. Tomorrow I'll be at Disneyland to check out the new Walt Disney's A Magical Life show. And I'll post a full POV of that tomorrow. Alright. Insomnia cookies. So there's no opening date. Want a cookie, they better hurry up. There's Slice House. Should be open by the fall, hopefully. And then New Walls Up, Mr. Barbecue in New Walls Up by the NBA store with Mr. Barbecue. Or moving and grooving quickly on this one. Look at him go. Yeah, hopefully feel like this one will be open pretty quick because the whole process was pretty fast. The tear down of Johnny Rockets and the burger. Hopefully, they put another decorative element up there. Because, yeah, or some super cool neon sign or something for Mr. Barbecue. Maybe a store I heard is going to open 2026. We got a while left for that one. We will end our update here at Woody Woodpecker lot. I have found out some information about this one. So, this platform will be, oh, that's true, yeah. Up to the gas for the booths as well. But here, this will be an elevated platform. So, all where the black is, this will be all dirt up, and then the base of the security platform be right there, where the black ends, is what I found out, which is pretty interesting. There'll be some escalators or ramps or elevators to take you down, or maybe connect to here. But very fascinating project. Again, still no concept art or anything up for this particular project. But yeah, they're doing a little bit of work today on a Saturday. Yeah, do a lot more during the weekdays, of course. But yeah, pretty nice. This will be done in 2026, probably by the time Fast and Furious opens, like February or so. So can't wait to see what this finished product looks like, because still very curious. I'm trying to imagine a raised level like that. Have to see. Um, yeah, there we go. And hey, thank you guys for joining. Other new joining, so make sure, again, press that like button, subscribe for more theme park updates. And if you want to help support the channel, become a YouTube member, or you can go ahead and become a Patreon member, because I'll have a video up today for Patreon members. Link is down below. As always, says, thank you guys for joining. Have a fantastic time. I'll try to go and try to do more park live stream. Maybe I'll go live from Disney tomorrow. We'll have to see. But I'll try to do a live stream from Universal every week, or at least once a week. Thank you so much. Yes, check out my website, themeparkwizard.com. Has Universal Studios Hollywood Ultimate Guide on there. I'll be doing more guides for Disneyland and Universal as well as smaller news stories that don't make it into video format. So I'll also be making a video and an article about my full thoughts on the Walt Disney Magic Life show and animatronics. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and as always, have a fantastic day.